And so like we don't just bring the problems here, man. We also bring the solutions. Me and this guy, we've built a Discord, right? We're still figuring some things out in there, man. But the Discord link is in the
Yep.
our channel. You can join that Discord now. You can hang out. He is liable to respond to you a lot quicker. It's because he's just good like that.
Right? Because I'm in the bubble.
Because he's in there. He's in the zone the whole time. I will respond to your DMs, but I'm a slow responder. I got a lot of things cooking in the back. But like, you can hang out with like-minded people, man. Don't feel like you're useless, man. And don't feel like look, man, we can have, so come hang out with us. But anyways,
always here to listen. And even if I don't respond right away, I'm always gonna listen.
No, just just ping him. Just direct message him. Ping.
Absolutely.
Ping. That's what I do. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Anyways, 3 things, all right, before we go forward here, before we wrap this up real quick. My nephew sent me a picture of some tanks out in California surrounding another blacked out hole. I don't know if you've ever seen that. Have you seen that?
I have not.
Where the tanks are pointing out or whatever. He sent me the thing. I'll forward that to you. That was like, okay, that's pretty cool, right? So, what are the possibilities that these holes they're finding are the cables that the moon connected to us when it pulled our Earth here? I froze your camera, dog. I froze your camera. What are the chances? What are the chances your camera froze? What are the chances that's what they are?
I say high probability, of course. Absolutely. Of course, yeah, those are anchor lines. For sure.
Or
what
if they are actually the remnants of a subway system that connected continents? Like if we get in it, man, we show up somewhere like in Russia, the other one goes to like China, something like that, right?
Well, they made a show. Dude, when I saw this story, it reminded me of a show I watched a couple years ago called Outer Range. Mm-hmm. It's interesting. You should definitely watch it. Thanos is in it.
Okay. So here's my second one too, right? So we're talking about how they dug that hole into the ground and they had to stop. The Russians did and said it got too hot. But people are saying they were hearing screams and voices down there, right?
They were.
And so,
but I mean, man, that could be anything.
Yeah. So my thing is that what if our interpretation of hell is not what we think it is, right? And so hear me out on this, man. Since we're doing hypothetical weird shit, right?
Sure. Why not?
So the Bible references people who live on the earth and in the earth, right? Several times, right? It's non-disputed. And it also says that everyone will bend the knee on the earth and in the earth. As a matter of fact, it says those who refuse to come out of the earth will get ripped out of the earth, right? It literally says that, right? In like Revelations, right? But also says that that's the prison where the fallen angels are supposedly in there, the watchers are in there, or whatever's in there. Satan is down there. The key to the bottomless pit is down there. So I'm thinking that as well. What if hell is actually a very physical place on our current realm, and that when you die, right, you reincarnate at a certain age, 30 or whatever the age would be, and you're in a physical form underneath the crust of the earth, right? And that they did hear that shit because they did crack through some things down there, and that's where you're actually down there being trapped, right? I don't know. That's just a weird thought that came into my head, man. This is very weird that came into my head, right?
It's a literal interpretation of it, yeah.
Yeah, like literally, like so, like you're down there, but you're not hungry. You can never die.
Well, I mean, and that's the thing, right? Like the Book of Enoch says something about that, like something similar to that, right?
And so yeah, so here's
in the Jewish tradition, I think that there's a place. I think that's how Sheol is described. S-E-H.
Yeah, Sheol's described that way as well, right? Yeah, we're butchering that, whatever. But so don't ADL us, please. So, anyways, the thing about that would be is that like it also is described in Dante's Inferno that way. It's also described when in like there's a reference in the Bible. I forget what it is, man, where an angel is showing a man who's in hell, and there's a guy standing next to him, and he's like, "Hey, tell that guy to dip his finger and give me a taste of water," right? And he's like, "No, we can't come to you if we wanted to. We can't cross."
Subscribe now and turn on the notifications to join us on this extraordinary journey into the unknown.